All right, it looks like we have some Mount Vernon people here. This is actually Lima versus SFCC2. There was a schedule change last minute. So you might want to check and see where you guys are supposed to be right now. But I'm waiting on Lima and SFCC. All right, it looks like we have some Mount Vernon. Fun stuff. How are you guys doing? Good. Where are you guys? Where is SFCC from?
Virginia.
Virginia. Wow. I know a lot of people from the ECC region, but I think they're all graduated by now. I'm a little bit of an old person when it comes to quizzing. But do you guys know my sister, Sarah? Maybe not, because ECC doesn't really mix with all of that region very often. I don't know.
Oh, that's another one of ours. Just waiting on one more. I actually go to school at Mount Vernon.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Fun.
Yeah. It's beneficial that we're online now.
Mm. So I think honestly we're going to have a little bit of a wait to see if Lima figures out where they're supposed to be. I'm sure that the first round everyone's going to be like, wait, where am I supposed to be? So I am live. Just I wanted to warn you guys that I've already gone live with this room, so everything that you're doing is being recorded. It's on YouTube for your spectators.
So no picking your noses.
Yeah, please don't. That would be kind of embarrassing for you guys. I don't want to.
I was actually just about to say that.
Great minds think alike, apparently.
Or maybe I'm telepathic, or maybe you're telepathic. I can give you the answers to my.
Go find a Bible. I don't have a scripture portion, so like I have to use an actual real life Bible to check your answers. So this will be an adventure. I'm not involved enough in local quizzing to be plugged in to have a scripture portion. We're in Matthew, right? Aaron, are you going to be like my students and keep your camera off the entire time?
Most likely.
Aaron, can you answer in chat, and not in chat, with your voice of whether you have mama's phone? Aaron, I need to tell from your voice if it's sarcasm.
It's definitely sarcasm. That's the way that it works. Like, is that whenever they do like caps and lower cases, this generation, that means sarcasm. It's taken a while for me to understand that lingo.
Thank you.
Gracias. So Lima has 15 minutes to get here. I I think everything's working technologically. So that's a relief. I was really stressed about that, but are you guys like all using the same filter or something?
Yeah, we're
Okay.
using the same digital background on a green shirt.
Ah, that's very interesting. That's kind of cool, I
It
guess.
seemed like we're wearing the same shirt.
No, I was like super confused. I was like, wait, are they that coordinated? This is my favorite shirt.
My Kraken shirt says ascend. I should probably turn it inside out.
I mean,
Sadly,
really,
I have no green shirt to wear today.
You have a bright colored shirt?
No.
Wear for tomorrow? Today doesn't matter as much. Or can you do laundry?
usually I have music playing when my students come in and there's that awkward pause between like being here early and class starting.
What do you teach?
I'm a social studies teacher, teach middle schoolers.
So for homeschooling me, that's history, right?
Yes, sorry. Although social studies can be like geography, psychology,
Okay.
sociology, government. Yeah, so it's like basically history, but there's a lot of other stuff that goes into it. So like, are you in Eastern Virginia or Western Virginia?
Eastern.
Eastern.
We're about halfway between Richmond and, well, half of us are about halfway between Richmond and DC.
Wow, that's pretty cool. I'm actually probably going to be moving out there one of these days, or like pretty soon. So like I've been subtly trying to make contact with ENC people and not like be out of the loop on where you guys are and like where quizzing is, because I have not left quizzing since I graduated. That should be pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Lima. Maybe I should text Lima. I think I have someone's number from them.
Not that I'm biased or anything, but Virginia is a really great state.
I've never been to Virginia. I've been around Virginia. Like I've been to Maryland, I've been to West Virginia, but I've never been to Virginia. But I had one of my friends from high school went to college in Virginia, and he always told me how pretty it was.
We're still missing Emmy. When do we see it?
I don't know. No one's waiting to come in, so we're all that there is.
We're on a Discord, so Silas and I both texted her.
Can we see the answer sheet since nobody here?
Yeah, here they are.
If Lama doesn't come in time, do we like automatically win?
I'm pretty sure we give them like 10 minutes, you know, and stuff like that. But oh, you want the answer sheet, Brandon? Here it is.
It'll come from those 2 pages. Got it?
All the Beatitudes right there. That I remember Matthew chapter 5 being one of the hardest to memorize though.
It was my second year that I did Matthew, and I memorized chapter 5, and I felt so proud of myself.
Matthew was my breakout year. Matthew was the first year I made nationals. So
I made nationals because I was terrible.
Oh, looks like we're getting people in here. Look at that.
Oh, I should change my name.
I brought them, but they didn't. I need to. Yeah. I might bring a blanket. All right. It is right now. We're about 10 minutes before we're supposed to start the round. So whoever just came in, if you would rename yourself appropriately.
You ready? Tell me when you're ready.
And make sure your cameras are on.
I'm gonna have to miss it because it's not letting me go in.
Not letting you go in?
So the way you're supposed to name
My computer
yourself
was
is
on this one?
username and where you're from, like your team name.
And you just need to wait for a second because if it says it's not responding, you have to just like let it chill. I can hear myself. Just let me skip this round.
What is that?
Can you?
Okay, if you are in the same room as someone who's also in the Zoom meeting, one of you needs to completely mute your computer. Otherwise, there's a feedback loop. Okay. Is there a Lima 2 coach in here?
I'm here.
So it sounds like there's a feedback loop in your room. Do you have multiple people in the same room right now?
Yes.
Okay, so basically it's really, really hard to do that unless there are earphones involved or only one computer is unmuted. I guess it wouldn't like, is your entire team in one room or is it just like 1 or 2 people?
It's our entire team in one room.
Okay, so
Just hold on.
see, like, because otherwise it's like my voice is being projected by all of the screens. Whoever's mic is on in that room is going to like have a super big feedback thing.
You're muted right now.
I have to reread some stuff. So we need to be muted the entire time and only one person can talk at a time. So it shouldn't be too much of a problem unless one of your quizzers is talking, and then we'll probably get a pretty bad feedback with the answer. And I want to try and see if we can avoid that. But I don't know if that's possible. They didn't talk about this in our meeting. Okay. We'll see how it works for now, but it might be a problem, especially if they're sitting like next to each other. But we'll see. Okay, what I usually do with my students in my school is make sure that everyone's mic is working. So after I get the lineups from the coaches, I'll go through a seat check, and your seat check will be unmute yourself and like say your name or something like that. So if the coaches privately send me their lineup, please, that would be great.
I can see it.
You can see it. Oh yeah. I'm waiting on Lima's lineup to be sent privately to me.
And me.
And my scorekeeper. Okay, so I have SFCs, and do you have it in there? I'm waiting.
Yeah.
You have it in the score sheet, so I'm just waiting on Lima's. Okay.
Welcome, Emmy. Rename yourself.
Okay, I don't think she sent it to you, so I'll just show it to you. So my scorekeeper and I actually have the luxury of being in the same room. So. Are we good?
Yep.
Yeah. All right.
Hold on.
So first of all, I wanted to introduce myself. I like to do that to my people. I'm Tabitha Espiritu. I used to quiz on the Olivet region in Northeast Indiana. That's where I hail from. Currently still in Indiana, but technically live in Swid, Southwest. I quizzed from 2012 to 2015, so most of high school. And my scorekeeper is my current boyfriend, who has never quizzed before. So this is actually his first time officiating, so it'll be fun. Okay, I'm gonna do a seat check, then go over some rules, then do a couple practice questions to make sure we're all comfortable with what's going on, and then we'll get started. Sound good? Okay, I'll do a score check first, a seat check first. So starting with SFCC going 1 through 5, we have Silas in seat 1. Could you unmute yourself? Say here.
Hi.
Trenton, seat 2.
Hello.
Hello. Aaron, seat 3.
Hello.
Hello. Brandon, seat 4.
Hello.
And Emmy, seat 5.
Hello.
Hello. All right. Then going over to Lima, seat 1 is Raina.
Hello.
Seat 2 is Samantha. Or Sammy. It's Sammy. Okay. Do you want to be called Sammy?
I don't really care.
Okay. Seat 3 is Ava.
Hi.
Seat 4 is Sasha.
Hi.
And then Sydney is seat 5.
Hey.
All right. And then SFCC, you did not give me a captain, co-captain. Could you give me that, please?
Alice is captain, Emmy is co-captain.
Silas is captain, and who is co-captain? I didn't get it.
Emmy.
Who? Emmy?
Yeah, she just joined a couple seconds ago. She's our son.
All right. And then the captain, co-captain is for Lima is Ava as captain and Raina as co-captain. All right. Coaches, do you have the lineup written down where you need it to be? I'm going to quickly go over some rules so we can all refresh ourselves. This is my first time doing a Zoom quiz officiating, and I'm sure even if you've done it before, it's good to go over the rules again. So each team is assigned a number. Whatever seat you are is the number that you have. So when you jump, that is what you are entering. You are entering your number and then hitting enter for your jump. So all quizzers and coaches need to be muted. And for all quizzers, except the sub, I need your cameras to be on. So I know, Aaron, we talked a little bit about how you don't want to turn your camera on, but you're going to need to turn your camera on while you are here. So thank you, I appreciate you. I know I don't like having my camera on either, it's kind of weird. And we'll do a couple practice questions to go through how that works, but I will be doing a score check every 5 questions. That's what I plan on doing. If I forget, coaches feel free to unmute and ask for a score check. That's just for us because we don't have that quizzing algorithm to remind us of third-person bonuses or errors or quiz outs and all that stuff. So it's always helpful and good idea to check that. For challenges and appeals, designated captain must come off mute and start saying challenge or appeal until I recognize you. There might be a little bit of delay, so you're just going to have to say challenge, 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 challenge until I say, okay, Silas, you're challenging. That does not mean that you are challenging. It means that you are considering a challenge. So I'll give you maybe 10, 15 seconds to consider how you're going to challenge, and then you will ask that well-known question, I would like to challenge, or may I challenge? And then you'll say it. If you decide in that 10, 15 second window that you don't want to challenge, you just say, I withdraw my challenge or appeal, and then we'll move on with the round. Does that make sense? Okay. For timeouts, coaches or captains need to unmute and say timeout, timeout, timeout until I recognize you. And it's only during that time that you may talk to your teammates. If you are in the same room, you can mute yourselves and go and talk to each other in that room. So Lima, you're all in the same room, but it looks like SFCC is kind of in their own little spaces. And so you guys can then use things like texting or emailing to talk to each other. If you guys don't have that back channel communication, then there is like this thing where you guys can talk for a minute and then the other team can talk for a minute. Is that something that you guys want to do, or are you going to use back channel communication during this time? Hannah?
Talking in Zoom would be good.
Okay, so we'll do that where Lima, you can kind of go, since seems like you're all in the same room, you can go talk, and then you guys can use Zoom. Sounds like that's what we're going to be doing for this round. Substitutions. If an active quizzer leaves the Zoom meeting, the substitute may enter the quiz at the beginning of the next question, no timeout needed. However, if the quizzer, say Silas, accidentally got disconnected and your sub Emmy got in, if Silas gets reconnected, you would need to call that timeout to re-enter him into the lineup. Otherwise, it would be Emmy jumping. I don't think we'll have this problem, but if I feel like you're abusing this rule, then I can call a foul, but I very much doubt that we'll have that problem. As far as other fouls go, if a quizzer types enter during the question pre-announcement, but prior to me arming, quote unquote, the system, that'll just be like an ignore, like a misfire, like usually in a quiz room. However, I will be calling fouls if you are entering the call after I pre-announce the question. So like, for example, if I said, question 1 is a general question, question number 1, question, and then I started it, that would be a foul. As soon as I say like the pre-announcement, that was the thing. Okay. As far as equipment malfunction goes, it's at my discretion whether or not I call an error, like in the middle of a question, because of question, like if you get disconnected while you're answering, I can assess an error, or I can do a replacement question. That's kind of be on a case-by-case basis. But overall, like I'm not supposed to redo questions or take appeals based on equipment malfunction. However, if I can't hear what a quizzer is saying, I may ask them to repeat themselves, understanding that we're not in a live session. Okay. I know we're getting close to time to start, but I wanted to get some practice questions in. As far as the chat goes, you guys have been talking to each other a little bit on and off during this. From this point forward, you need to not be using the chat to talk to each other. The chat is now being used for jumping purposes, okay? So we're gonna do a practice question so you guys can kind of see how it goes. So I'm gonna do practice question number 1 is a VeggieTales question. Practice question number 1, question. Where is my hairbrush? Trenton. Unmute yourself and answer.
I actually don't know. I haven't watched VeggieTales in forever.
Hannah's like, oh my gosh, I'm so terrible at that. Okay. So it is a good jump. The answer to that question is the Peach has it because he has hair.
Okay, question. What are Lima's team numbers? You know.
Okay, to go over those ones again, Lima's team numbers are Raina is 1, Samantha is 2, Ava is 3, Sasha is 4, and Sydney is 5.
Wouldn't they be 6 through 10?
Oh yeah, no, I'm sorry. Yep, you're right. 6 would be Raina. Thank you. See, this is why we do practice. 6 is Raina. There we go. 7 is Samantha. 8 is Ava. 9 is Sasha, and Sydney is 10. Thank you, Hannah. All right, So let's do another practice question to make sure that we know our numbers. Practice question.
I'm sorry, because I'm subbed right now.
Huh? Anyone can jump. I'm just going to say. Practice question number 2 is a Disney princess question. Practice question number 2. Question. Who is Rapunzel's mother? Emmy from SFCC.
Oh, Mother Gothel.
Oh yeah, I'll accept that answer. You could have said the Mother Gothel, or you could have said the Queen of Corona, which is the if you didn't know, the kingdom where Rapunzel is from is called Corona. Fun fact. Okay, last question, practice question is a sports question, football question. I love football. Practice question coming. Question. What city does Steelers? Emmy, finish.
What city does Steelers play for? Pittsburgh?
Yep. I know that was really bad grammar. I'm coming up with these on the spot, but really good. Finish. There we go. That's what jumping looks like. Is there anyone who feels uncomfortable with the way this is working at all? You can unmute yourself, ask a question, clarifying question. I was born in Pittsburgh, so that's why I picked them. Emmy's shaking her head. I'm so sorry that you hate Pittsburgh that much. All right. Does anyone have objections to starting the round? Okay. We're gonna all give each other a bunch of grace. I feel like I'm a novice quizmaster, even though I've been quizmastering for 5 years. So if I mess up a question, I apologize in advance. And if you guys mess up, I will be fine with that too. I will hold no judgment. But let's go ahead and get started with question number 1. Question number 1 is a general question. Question number 1, question. Where did a wise man build his house? My first jump was Brandon.
Built his house on rock?
Correct. That is 20 points. Okay, true to Quizmaster form, I've already forgotten to do like stopwatch stuff, so bear with me while I set that up on my phone. Thank you for answering quickly and not making me feel like that. Okay. Question number 2. Question number 2 is the verse question. Question number 2. Question. Finish this verse. The virgin will conceive. Aaron.
The virgin will conceive and give birth to a son, and they will call him Emmanuel, which means God with us.
That is correct. Could you do the timer for me?
Yeah.
So I'm giving my phone to my boyfriend because he's going to do timers. It's 30 seconds. All right. Question number 3 is an according to question. Question number 3. Question. According to Matthew chapter 12, verse 49, what did he say? Silas. You have 10 seconds. Time. Okay, so our bonus goes to seat number 6, who is Raina. Your bonus question is, according to Matthew chapter 12, verse 49, what did he say?
I have no idea.
Okay. The correct answer is, here are my mother and my brothers. Okay. Did you all get all that? Okay. Question 4 is a general question. Question number 4. Question. When should you gouge your right eye out? Brandon.
When it calls you to stumble.
Oh, I forgot to say finish.
gouge out your eye. When should you?
Time. Okay, sorry, that's incorrect. So the bonus is for seat number 9. Who's seat number 9? Sasha. When should you gouge out your right eye and throw it away?
I don't know.
Okay, the correct answer is if it causes you to stumble. So you had the right answer, Brandon, but the finish of the question was not there. Okay. Question 5 is a general question. Question number 5. Question. With what will he burn up the Silas finish?
With what will he burn up the chaff with unquenchable flame?
That's correct. Good job. Okay. After 5 questions, what is our score check, Matt?
60-0.
60-0. 60 to SFCC and then 0 to Lima.
So Silas just got a third person, so that should be 70.
Oh yeah, my bad.
Yeah, that's his bad. Thank you, Hannah. That's why we do a score check. Do you need me to write those things down?
No.
Okay. All right. So question 6. 6 is the context question. Question number 6. Question. Who was king when Jesus was born? Sammy, answer only.
Herod.
That's correct. 20 points to Lima. All right, question 7. 7 is general. Question number 7. Question. What should you not give dogs? Answer only, Aaron.
What is sacred?
That's correct. I miss the applause, people. It's so nice when we applaud people, but I can see that you're applauding. I can see it. I just can't hear it. All right. Question 8. 8 is according to question number 8. Question. According to Matthew chapter 4, verse 11, who left him? Answer only, Sasha.
Simon Peter and his brother John.
I'm sorry, that's not correct. So our bonus goes over to seat number 4, who is Brandon. According to Matthew chapter 4, verse 11, who left him?
Peter?
Can you say that one more time?
Peter?
No, I'm sorry, that's not correct. It is the devil. That's the temptation chapter, and the devil left him. All right, question 9. 9 is the reference question. Question number 9. Question. Finish these verses and give the reference. Aaron, please finish.
Whoever acknowledges me before others, I will also acknowledge before my Father in heaven. But whoever disowns me before others, I will disown before my Father in heaven. Matthew chapter 10, verses 32 and 33.
That is correct.
Yes.
Congratulations. Okay. Huh? That is that Brandon's first question correct, Hannah?
That was Aaron.
Oh, wait. That was 9. No, 4. It's 4 now.
That's okay.
Okay, sorry. We're having some things. Okay. All right, question 10 is general. Question number 10. Question. Who are like children sitting in the market? All right, that is Silas.
Who are like children marketplace?
Finished, sorry.
Um,
You have 10 seconds.
those who listen to my words. I being Jesus.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect. So that's a bonus to Raina, who is number 6. Your bonus question is, who are like children sitting in the marketplaces and calling out to others? We played the pipe for you, and you did not dance. We sang a dirge, and you did not mourn.
The Pharisees, teachers of the law.
I'm sorry, that's not correct. It's this generation.
Can I get a timeout?
That is a timeout for Hannah. So Lima, if you want to go meet with your group, since you're all in the same room, that's fine. And then SFCC 2, you have 60 seconds to talk to each other here.
Can I just score check?
Oh, score check first. What's a score check?
110 to 20.
110 to 20. 110 SFCC and 20 for Lima. Thank you.
I'm gonna sub out Sydney in for Sasha.
I'm gonna sub out Trent for Emmy. Okay, hi. You can unmute yourself.
Can you put it in the chat for us?
Can you just put it in the chat for
Yeah,
us?
sure. Good job, guys. That is 3 out of 4 of you guys on seats doing your job. Amazing job. That was amazing. Good job. Trent, I am pulling you. Emmy, you are coming in.
Dokie.
Yes.
Trent, you look very comfortable.
You do. I low-key love that. Pillows.
The weird thing is, it's not even my bed.
Then why are you on it?
Silas, you have 2 errors, so be careful, okay? Don't stop jumping, because I know you know this, you just have gotten, like, rough ones. So just, like, kind of, I don't know, be more careful.
Who is the captain and who is the co-captain?
Silas is
I am captain, you are co-captain.
Okay, yeah. I asked her, not you.
I mean, here's the answers too.
Lima,
Second
can
place.
you tell me who your subbing was again? I missed it.
You just have one more you're out without.
Sorry, can you say that one more time?
I'm subbing Sydney in for Sasha.
So 5 and 4.
5 for 4. Okay. So it's 5 for 2 and 5 for 4. Or 6 for 9. It's 10 for 9. Okay. All right.
Okay.
We're ready to get started. Moving on with question number 11. Question 11 is a general question. Question number 11. Question. Where do the hypocrites love to pray? Answer only Emmy. There we go.
In the streets and in the synagogues. In your streets and in the synagogues. Pray openly in the streets and in the synagogues.
Time. That's correct. Okay, question 12. 12 is an according to. Question number 12. Is that a 4th person bonus? That's a 4th person bonus, right, Hannah?
Yes, it is.
Yes, that's a 4th person bonus. Just wanted to make sure. Okay, sorry. Question 12 is an according to question. Question number 12. Question. According to Matthew, chapter 12, verse 13, what was completely restored? Answer only, Silas.
Their sight.
I'm sorry. That is a bonus to Raina. Your bonus question is, according to Matthew chapter 12, verse 13, what was completely restored?
The guy's shriveled hand.
That is correct. So that's 10 points for Lima. Nice try, Silas. All right, question 13. 13 is general. Question number 13. What?
Sorry. Wouldn't I be out?
Okay, yeah. So yeah, that's an error out, so that's minus 10 points as an error out, and then that would put Trent in on seat 1.
Yep.
Okay. I tell you, I don't know how they did it before this, computer software thing. This is what you did on blue boxes all the time. Anyway, thank you for reminding me of that, Silas. So question 13 is general. Question number 13.
Go ahead.
Question. How should you not look when you finish, Brandon?
Not look when you fast? Somber?
That's correct. Good job. What?
Was that 30? No. I think so.
If that's his first one getting right, then yes. All right, question 14. 14 is general. Question number 14. Question. Because of whom do people falsely say, Emmy, finish please.
Sorry. Because of whom do people falsely say things against you? Me being Jesus, Messiah. Because of whom do people falsely say all kinds of evil against you?
That is correct. Good job, Emmy. If you hadn't noticed, if I'm still waiting for something, I will get really close to the camera, you know, like the quizmasters do when they're like, please finish. I'm waiting on something, so that's a little cue for you. All right, question 15. 15 is the quote question. Question number 15. Question. Quote Matthew chapter 3, verses 16. Aaron, finish.
Verses 16 and 17. As soon as Jesus was baptized, he went up out of the water. At that moment heaven was opened, and he saw the Spirit of God descending like a dove and alighting on him. And a voice from heaven said, "This is my Son, whom I love. With him I am well pleased."
That is correct. Good job.
So that's out without.
So that's an out without, and that's an extra 10 points.
Yep.
Okay. So score check after 15.
200 to 30.
200 SFC C to 30 for Lima. Is that correct? Coaches agree?
Yes.
All right. Question 16. From this point on, all error points are in effect. So if you error, it's negative 10 points. Question 16 is general. Question number 16. Oh, wait. Question number 16. Question. Why did John send his disciples when he heard? Emmy, please finish.
Why did John send his disciples when he heard that Jesus was doing was doing these things to
7 seconds. That's time. I'm sorry. So that is a bonus. She's in on 2, so that would be a bonus to Sammy, Samantha. Your bonus is, why did John send his disciples when he heard about the deeds of the Messiah?
I have no idea.
She does not know. Okay, so that is -10 on SFCC and no bonus for Lima. Nice try, everyone. The answer is to ask the Messiah, are you the one who is to come, or should we expect someone else? All right, question 17. 17 is an according to question. Question number 17. Question. According to Matthew chapter 1, verse 18, when was Mary found to... Raina, please finish.
Found to be pregnant through the Holy Spirit before Joseph and her got together. Before her and Joseph were like pledged to be married together, she was found to be pregnant through the Holy Spirit.
That's correct. Good job. Question 18. 18 is a general question. Question number 18. Question. Why were Peter and Andrew casting a net into the lake? Emmy?
Is your question complete?
It is.
Because they were fishermen?
That is correct. I'm actually going to do a score check here just to make sure that we are correct before we get into the last 2 questions. So Matt, what's the score?
210-50.
Right now is SFCC 10, but wait, FCC 210 to 50. Coaches agree?
Yes.
Question 19 is the situation question. Question number 19. Question. Situation question. Who said it, to whom, and what was the response? My daughter has just died, but come and put... Sammy, please finish.
But come and put your hand on her and she will live. The synagogue leader said it to Jesus and his disciples. And Jesus and his disciples got up and followed the synagogue leader.
That is correct. All right, question 20. Last question of this first round. 20 is general. Question number 20. Question. To whom did another disciple say, Lord, first let me go? Sammy, finish.
First, let me go bury my father, to Jesus.
That is correct. Okay. So SFCC is 1. What is the final score check? 210 to 90. Matt, would you share your screen so that coaches can sign off on individuals and we can go to our next round? Good job, everyone. That was not as bad as I thought it would be.
You disabled that.
I disabled that? How did I disable that? How do I not disable that?
Well,
because I don't have the score sheet. I can get it.
You can open it.
I can
Screen
open
share
it. I'll go open my score sheet and share my screen. Just have to open a bunch of tabs. don't even know where I can find this. I'm not even logged into my Gmail account, guys. This is just not great. Okay, I'm sorry about this. A good job, everyone.
I mean,
I guess you could go through
I can
it.
just say,
Are you guys okay if we just go through it and say what the individual scores are for each team?
Sure.
All right.
okay. You don't have to do that. I could just unmute myself and you can mute yourself.
Okay. Go ahead.
Or you could just. Sorry. So I'm just gonna go like straight down based on the order. So I'm gonna say the name, the number of correct, number of errors as I go down, then final score for the team. And if you disagree at any point, just unmute yourself and say wrong. So Raina had 1 correct and no errors. Sammy had 3 correct and 0 errors. Ava had 0 correct and 0 errors. Sasha had 0 correct and 1 error, and Sydney had 0 and 0. Total score was 90. And then for SFCC, Silas had 1 correct and 3 errors. Trent had 0 and 0. Aaron had 4 correct and 0 errors. Brandon had 2 correct and 1 error, and Emmy had 3 correct and 1 error for a total of 210.
Coaches agree? Thank
Yes.
you, Hannah.
Yes.
Lima, do you agree?
Go to my Zoom room.
Lima, do you agree? Did you mute?
Yes.
No, I did.
Lima, I'm just waiting on Lima to say to agree.
Yes, I agree.
All right, perfect. So we will sign off on this one. And
Hold on, Aaron has a question.
wait, what's up? Aaron? What? Where?
In the chat.
I don't see it. Oh, wait, Hannah. What's wrong, Aaron? Oh, he has a question for Hannah, not us.
I didn't know if it was related.
Okay. Does everyone know where the next room is?
Yes. Sorry, that was like the most like sassy like attitude thing I've ever heard.
I have a sassy attitude sometimes, and he does not always appreciate it.
That's great. Thank you.
Okay. No problem. Hope you have a good rest of your quiz round. If you see my sister, Sarah, she looks just like me, but younger and sassier. Tell her I said hi because I miss her. I haven't seen her in months.